Hand-Me-Downs by Dave DeChristopher. Time, a recent evening. Place, Bert and Mildred's living room. A pin spot of light comes up on Mildred's face. She is a middle-aged woman with a bubble hairdo. She speaks intensely and with nostalgia.
I always dreamed, ever since I was in a family way the first time, that my firstborn daughter would walk down the aisle in the same gown that I wore when I married your father.
Lights come up full. Mildred sits next to Roger, who is nodding. He is in his late 20s.
The same gown that your grandma Bertelli wore when she married your grandfather in 1935.
I know.
But I didn't have a girl. I had a boy, your older brother, Vinny. This was before they had that amnio thing that everyone gets now.
Centesis.
Hmm?
Amniocentesis, where they take the fluid from the fetus to check on its health and determine the sex, if the mother wants to know.
So?
Bert and Craig enter, carrying a trunk. Bert is heavy and middle-aged and breathes with some difficulty. Craig is slightly older than Roger and vaguely resembles him.
Mom, you said that.
Did you find it?
No, we just thought we'd bring this down to use as an end table.
Oh, don't start with me, Bert.
Put your end down there. Good.
Craig crosses and sits next to Roger very close.
What's this all about, Mom?
He always was impatient, even as a boy.
Don't I know it?
Sit down, Bert.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Bert exits.
Take your pills while you're at it. He always forgets.
So you didn't have a girl, you had a boy. Vinny.
I had your older brother, Vinny, and then I had you, and then I had your younger brother, Joseph. And then I went through the change, and I never gave birth to a daughter who would receive all of my feminine heirlooms and wisdom.
Bert re-enters with a half-eaten sandwich.
Did you tell him? What did he say?
I'm just getting to it. Where did that sandwich come from? The medicine cabinet?
Tell me what, Mom?
You see?
So you never had a daughter.
But I held on to my dream, and all the heirlooms too, hoping that maybe a daughter-in-law. Then your brother, Vinny, entered the priesthood, and Joseph went to the penitentiary, and you shared your lifestyle with us.
Not that we didn't always suspect.
Did I say otherwise? I put away all my treasure. I let all my dreams go to sleep.
I'm sorry, Mom.
What for? We love you, and we're very proud of you, and we're happy for you and Craig.
Thanks, Mrs. Bertelli.
Call me Mother Bertelli.
Okay. Thank you, Mother Bertelli.
And when you told me, Roger, that you and Craig were going to have a real wedding and a big ceremony and a celebration, my dream woke up and started fluttering all around my stomach like a butterfly, and an idea popped into my mind.
Finally, we're almost there.
Like you waited to stuff your face until I was finished.
So you want us to have some of Grandma's things for the new house?
That's very sweet, Mother Bertelli.
Silverware?
Show them, Bert.
Moving unhurriedly, Bert stands and begins to open trunk.
Linens?
Do you want me to hold your sandwich, Bert?
Looking directly at Mildred, Bert shoves the remainder of the sandwich into his mouth, then pulls wedding gown out of trunk.
It's a dress.
It's beautiful.
It's my wedding dress, and your grandmother Bertelli's. She wore it in 1935 when she married your grandfather.
I've seen the pictures.
Do you really like it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The lace is imported.
Oh.
From overseas.
From France. It's French lace.
It's beautiful.
They like it, Bert.
What's not to like?
Then it's all settled. Now, for your something borrowed, I thought you could wear my seed pearls, the one I got when your father and I went to Santa Cruz.
Mom, I can't wear pearls at the wedding.
Roger.
Why not? The dress is so low cut, it needs accessorizing around the neck.
What?
All right, if you don't like the pearls, I have a silver blue choker that almost matches your eyes. You could wear it as your something blue if you don't want it to be your something borrowed.
I can't wear a dress. She wants me to wear a dress. I can't wear a dress at my wedding.
Why not?
It's a wedding dress.
What have we been talking about all this time? You see how he doesn't listen.
We've seen you in a dress before.
When?
When you were in those plays.
And the pictures from your Halloween parties?
You made a beautiful Betty Davis.
I was Tallulah, but that's not the point. I dressed up like that for fun.
Your wedding's not supposed to be fun?
It's supposed to be serious and traditional.
Well, what could be more traditional for a wedding than a tuxedo and a wedding dress?
Not that kind of tradition. We don't want to ape empty heterosexual rituals.
Then why are you having a big ceremony in a church with a reception afterwards?
Because we want to.
That's an answer. Were you embarrassed to be wearing a dress those other times?
No,
It would look beautiful on you.
but that's different. It's different. Help me explain how it's different.
I'd like to, honey, but I think I agree with your mother.
What?
Now, don't sulk. Did you ever notice how he always has to sulk after he loses his temper? He just can't get over it. He always has to sulk first. Get over it, Roger.
I just don't want to. Isn't that reason?
Of course.
It's your wedding.
We won't talk about it anymore.
Roger looks at dress.
It's not the dress. I have nothing against the dress.
I understand.
What do you think? The dress takes it personally?
Very funny, Bert.
It's beautiful.
It's traditional.
We're not talking about it anymore. Roger doesn't want to wear it, and that's the end of it. So, have you two decided on a band for the reception?
Throughout the following, Roger eyes the dress from a distance.
What? Oh, well, yeah, not completely. We've got it down to roundhouse and interlude.
Interlude? What do they play?
A lot of weddings. The caterer recommended them. They play, traditional pop stuff and show tunes.
Show tunes. Everybody likes show tunes.
I love show tunes.
Everybody. And Bert loves show tunes. And Roundhouse, that's the country and western group with all of your friends in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that girl who does Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
And those two young men who do the Judds.
Do you like them?
Especially the skinny one. I think they should be the band at the reception. They're practically family. No, that's not right. They are family. They're your other family.
Families are what a big wedding is all about. Otherwise, why do it?
I want to wear the dress.
And tradition, Bert. Don't forget tradition.
Tradition.
I want to wear the dress.
That's nice, Roger. You're sure?
But no drag.
Drag?
Makeup and wig. And
No, of course not. That would be vulgar.
at first I thought I didn't want to wear the dress because you really wanted me to, Mom. And deep down I did want to wear the dress. And although I didn't know it, but I think I did. Then when I knew I wanted to, I didn't want you to think that I wanted to because you wanted me to, but it's better to do the right thing for the wrong person than to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
I know.
You do?
Of course. That's what's so wonderful about you and Craig. You're honorable and you want to do the right thing. And your marriage will be different than mine to your father because of your sensitivity to what's right. But all that really matters is that you wear the dress.
But, Mom,
And by doing so, you'll be carrying on an even more important family tradition.
what's that?
Guilt.
Blackout. The end.